different
I
cafeteria
mean,
type options that we would look at.
I mean, how would
We come up with our own.
Yes, right. That's what I'm getting.
How hard would it be if you did it as a monthly thing? I know it's a lot of documentation, but how hard would it be to say, you pay for this month, if you use it so many days out of this month, we'll reimburse you at the end of the month? And so, I know it's a once a month thing, but then you're only asking the employee to come up with $42.
The Y can prepare that record and invoice the city monthly for the people who qualify.
Right.
And we can do it not on a quarterly situation, we can do it monthly. If they use it X amount of times per month, then the city agrees to pay. And if they don't use it, whatever amount of times that we come up with, we don't pay, we drop it.
That's kind of what the county does. They do it on a quarterly basis, but if they don't qualify, they kind of pay for them for that quarter, but if they don't meet the qualifications, then they don't get to participate the next quarter. They have to sit out.
Thinking about.
No, that's fine. I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just want to.
And I think they're, just options. I think what we need now is for Diane to come back with some various options, and we can look at this and to give us more of a full program of what might be available.
I think it's pretty simple, Diane. You'll accommodate us about any way we need to.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about it. As you can see it, all the companies on here, most of them have said, can we do this, this, and this? And we're like, yes, we're happy to work you. Whatever fits with you guys. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We're happy to work with you on whatever we can do to help. And I agree with you. With the economic times, it's tough, and it's nice to help people out during these times. And it's a stressful time for people, even more reason to want to get in and work out.
We're not thinking about this because of leisure. We're doing it, which we use for leisure as well. But we're doing it for the health.
Yes.
And that's what we're considering.
Right.
Thank you, Diane.
If you want me to bring back anything else or help with anything, feel free to give me a call. I'm happy to.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Diane.
Next thing I had, Chief Chastain, do you have any information or updates on the firehouse, the proposed new firehouse that we considered?
I did send an email out today to the gentleman that owns the property to see if the appraisal came back yet. And I have been in contact with Washington Township trustee Jim Stewart. He's in the process of working up some kind of a schedule of when he can have his people meet, because for his people to meet, he actually does have to advertise for an actual meeting. So he's working on that right now.
Okay, thanks, Scott.
And then I did, as you stated, go into the comprehensive plan, pulled out the sections that talked about the fire station and so on, and I'm putting something together on that. So.
What I asked Scott to do is the comprehensive plan that we had been done 2 or 3 years ago, to go back and try to utilize that to see the best of the location of the fire station. Just confirm.
Just to help justify what we're looking at.
Thanks, Scott. Next thing I have on the agenda, and I think we've got 4 different cities, peddler or solicitor's ordinance that was put into your you've seen it?
No, there's my packet.
It's supposed to be in there. It was Batesville, Bedford, Seymour.
Well, this
Greensburg.
will be on the September council
Yes.
agenda.
This is just something I want you to look at, because I know you want something to maybe compare to, and this is why it's in your packet. This is something that we've been cautious about here the last 2 years, what have you, but with what allegedly had taken place recently here in Greensburg, it's just kind of a reminder that we need to move on this, to do whatever we deem necessary. I wouldn't probably get too deep discussion on it tonight. I don't have a problem with not-for-profit organizations, local non-for-profit organizations. Sometimes there are national non-for-profits that come in that legally we cannot keep them from soliciting. But basically what I'm saying, if it's not local, it's not non-for-profit as much as possible. I really don't want to have to sign the peddler's permit, granting someone permission to go knock on somebody's doors at dinner time in the evening. Most people, when they want to purchase something, they go purchase it. They don't need someone knocking on the doors trying to sell them something. Like I say, what and allegedly happened recently, I have more concerns now than ever before. So maybe we can have some discussion next month on this. What your ideas and opinions. Any questions or comments?
No, I think this is a good idea too, only because I don't know how many times you get harassed a month, but I know in our neighborhood it's probably at least 3 or 4 times a month by different out-of-state stuff. Or we get kids come up. I had a kid come up the other day asking for money for college from out of state. I mean, you just get weird stuff like that all the time. I had one a couple of years ago, same thing, asking for money for college. I don't know if that's something that we're doing around here or what's going on, but
I don't think we should have our doors open in that type of situation. Anything else from the public or the council? I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
It's a record.
Amen.
Second?
Yes, it is a record.
Second.
Meeting adjourned.